Well, we woke up to this morning. John. And here we have some beautiful aerial shots of the mouth, and you can see how wide it is. And even going up the lake system, it's pretty wide, and that's a very good sign. I'm often asked, do I think that the fish are breeding up in the lake system? My son caught this big eye stumpy and this rock salmon yesterday afternoon in a Charters Creek, so I'm sure that gives you the answer. Come down on the low tide. Just come hunt birds that are here. And I can understand why, with this gusting south wind blowing, I don't think any of these birds want to be out at sea at the moment. Once again, you can see them all sitting with their heads into the wind. But down here in the low tide, and once again you can clearly see the color line, and the water just not abating. It's flooding once again in Shishluamfalosi. The bridge is underwater again. Shishlui bridge is under the water again. And if you look at the skies out there towards that area, you can see it's dark. So plenty more water on its way. We also had a lot of rain in the last 48 hours, and I'll give you all the amounts as part of the video. But this water is absolutely cruising out of here, and once again you can see how it's scouring. It's just getting deeper and deeper, in my opinion, with the speed of this water that's going out. Look at the bank. It's very steep here, at least a meter, and it goes up again. And what's something very noticeable is the lack of debris. I wonder if it's been washed out to sea. I'm going to ride around the bottom now when I go back and just see how much debris has been removed. I'm talking about the bottom section. The top section is still there because there hasn't been a big sea to wash out at the top. Along the bottom here you can see this massive stump. So the wind is absolutely howling. See the clean water there, and current. Lots of brown water. I'm probably about 300 meters down from the mouth area, so I've got to watch out for the waves, they don't catch me out. There's quite a large raft of reed over there. Nice to ride with the wind. Interesting channels for me here. There's a sandbank out there, and then right at the back is the sea. This sandbank and this channel wasn't here 2 days ago, especially with that day with Ocean Commotion, because this is where they launched. You can see it's still raining out there, So there's still a lot of moisture around. Got lucky with this trip, haven't got rained on. But I'm not home yet, so that could change. So with tomorrow being spring tide, you can see a strong flow of water coming in here now. And so obviously the current of the fresh water is not strong enough to push the salt water back. And so this is the first time I've seen water being pushed in here on the high tide. So come down on the high tide now, and it's quite a sight, to be honest. The sea is quite big, but distinct color line across the way there. Very nice to see. Yeah. But the waves are still struggling to push against the... Look at the size of that wave. I think it's going to bash a lot of this debris over the top here. Although it slows down a lot because of the current of the fresh water. But the wind is absolutely howling. Yo. Put a cover over my phone. Hopefully that helps with the noise. Here's a wave that's just come through. And it's pushing a lot of the debris up over the top and onto the top of the bank here. It looks like a pretty decent sized wave coming now. See if that also pushes some water up. Not really. That's a big one. Talk about stormy seas. So earlier when I was here, I was riding below that stump there, and you can see how it's been moved now with the water action. And there's some good wave action coming through here, I must say. The birds were sitting all over there on the bank. See, there's quite a lot of water out there. The wind is absolutely howling. It's unreal. I'm trying to find some debris to just show you that the freshwater action is actually still pushing water out. Yeah, it's moving. The wave action is also fighting back. Now the power of the wave pushing. Yo, there we go, there's a proper one. I think that one could reach my bike. You see, if this could be opened up here, it would make the mouth a lot wider. See how that tree stump's been pushed around by the wave action. The water's pushed right back here. You can see how much water's been pushed in here. Plenty. And right through, you can see. Even pushed up to here. This wasn't here when I went through earlier.